Oh, Asmita, you were the one that made a lot of diagrams, right?
Yes.
Oh, they were really cool. Oh no, that's also Rihul as well.
Now, okay, let's try to work through. Here, let's assume that we have four requests, four workers and four requesters, right? Now, if you go through with the fourth slide and the fifth slide,
Yes.
we have Ashmita, can you hear me? Perhaps you should come more closer to the computer and talk. Okay. All right. Uh, we have old request all workers which already has a average rating as minus check, and then old workers. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, or some old workers and new workers, and old requesters and new requesters. Fine. Now, new the new workers or the newbies, I have already given them a default rating, just the middle. Okay. Okay. Now, assume that the worker Mary has completed works with following workers. Let's say Mary is an old worker and she has done some work with Alice, Bob, Peter, and Greg, right? And then now Mary being a reputed worker, she once they all have completed the jobs, Mary will evaluate Alice as plus and Bob as plus and Peter just check and then Greg minus. And Alice has given Mary minus and Bob checked and Peter. But you're following me, right? I mean, I'm
Yes.
just
Yes, I'm actually typing some of the like the values just to keep track. Thank you.
uh, you can see the slides as well because I mentioned the slides in the chat.
Oh, okay, perfect. Sorry. Sorry, I had not seen it. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, yay, William, you have audio.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God. How are you, William?
Hello, William. Oh, Asmita left.
uh,
Okay.
yeah, I can hear. It's good now.
Okay, we are sort of going through with an example to see whether
So
I
you're in four, in slide 4?
fourth there.
Perfect.
I, First of all, I need to make sure that I got the logic correct. That's the main thing. Whether my logic is the one that you all think it's is it the same? I mean, that's the whole purpose of this chat today. So let's now I'm coming to the sixth slide. We assume that work Mary, who's a very reputed worker, requester, has done some work with Alice, Bob, Peter, and Greg. And once they complete the job with Mary, Mary evaluate Alice as you have done a super job, plus and Bob, okay, you also did a good job. But Peter, slightly over, but Greg, no, I don't want to see. And then Alice, the Mary's reputation, Mary's rating. Alice rated Mary as minus. No, even though you gave me plus, I don't like you. Bob, okay, slightly okay. Peter says Mary's not okay, and Greg also says Mary's not a good requester. So in next one, now that when next time Mary wants, Mary as a worker, when she has a job, she should see some workers in her list, right? So first priority will be given to Bob. Why? Because Mary has given Bob plus, and also Bob has a previously a reputed person. If we take average of Bob's rating, he's very much in the top. So when Mary release any request, her list will be, the first worker that she get the priority as Bob. Did you get it?
Yes.
Is that how I mean, that's how I understood. Is that the way that you all follow, or is it different from what I think?
I think it makes sense. What do the other people think? I'm just like reviewing to make sure.
Yeah. So William, do you have any idea? Do you?
Not really.
I think it makes sense.
I don't have any idea right now. I haven't really been on that much this past week, so I'm trying to catch up.
Okay, so because in the model it says whenever you give a good ranking as a requester to a worker, let's say I'm the requester, I vote Saif the best worker, or else you have done me a very good job. So next time when I have a job, I will see Saif as the first of my list, because I know that I have done a work with you and you have done a good job to me. I trust you. So that's the idea of requester voting high rate to the worker.
I think it makes sense.
And the other way around, let's see how does it work for the worker. Okay, if we take the slides again, so we'll work on three work requesters and then see how does the workers think. Now we talked about Mary one, and then let's see another requester called Dina. She also done some work with Alice, Bob, Peter, and Greg, the same workers that Mary has worked. But in this time, Dina vote Alice plus. Alice has done a good job. Bob also has a good job. This is slide 10. And Peter has not done a good job, so Dina vote Peter as minus check because she doesn't like Peter's work. And then Greg. Greg's work, Dina checked as average, so she either like it or it's average. On the other hand, the workers rated Dina, for example, Alice. Alice said Dina is a really good requester, and Bob says Dina is an average requester, and Peter said no, she's not good, and Greg says no, not at all, I don't want her. So that's how the rating went. And then next time Dina has a job, her list will be his priority, same again Bob, because Dina voted Bob and Alice as the best workers, but among them Bob has 2 pluses, which means the aggregate or the average is plus. And then Alice come next because she has 1 minus P previously, which becomes, when it comes to average, she'll be little bit. but it could be either. I'm not too sure if we are taking the last rating. Yes, both of them are in equal level, Bob and Alice. But if we take the average, Bob is the priority, Alice in the next level. And then Greg, because Dina rated Greg as the next average one, she'll see Greg in the third level. But Peter, Dina said, Peter, I don't like his work. So Peter will appear, or he could, I mean, in the system, we could eliminate Peter because Dina already said, I don't like Peter's work. The next scenario, again, we have a new requester. Now, Harry doesn't have a reputation before. This is the first time that he logs into a system and posts a job. And he somehow got Alice, Bob, and Peter to work for him. And then at the end of the task, Harry voted Alice as average, Bob not good, Peter average. But on the other way around, Alice Alice voted on Harry. He's a really good requester. I like him very much. And the Bob, okay, Harry's average. And Peter says, I don't like Harry being a requester. He did not pay me very well or something. Somehow he shows that he doesn't like Harry as a requester. So next time when Harry has a work, what Harry will see, the first priority will be the Peter, because Peter has what Harry average, but comparing Alice and Peter, Peter has the highest level of aggregate or the average, and then next Alice, and Bob will come in the last end because Harry said, I don't like Bob's work. That's how the requesters list will appear as workers, but we have to see how does the workers will see. Now let's assuming that every requester has posed some task. Now what will workers task feed will look like? If we take the worker Harry, okay, if we take the top requesters is Alice list. If we take Alice as the top worker, let's see Alice, what has happened to Alice? Alice has first got a minus from Mary. That means Mary doesn't want to see Alice. And then next level, Alice got a plus from Dina. That means whenever Dina requested some work, so Alice should see Dina as first, right? This is Harry is the first. Let's see why is that. Okay. If we take am I confused? Yes, Harry. Okay. If we take Alice, Harry is the first worker that Alice want to see, first requester that Alice want to see, and then need Dina and Mary because Harry got a rated Alice as the plus, and Dina rated Harry as plus, but he has a minus check previously, and Mary is the last because Harry rated Mary as a bad requester, so he comes in the last. And that's how I understood it. I think you all have to work through that model. I think if you see the I think Jay Silva, I guess, I'm not sure. Yes, it's Jay Silva who has done some scenario in Michael's submission on the wiki page. Let me try to give the wiki page now. Um, really top of the. Okay, fine. Found it. I'm pasting on the chat window now. It has the scenarios described by Jay Silver without the names. So he mentioned as requester and the worker and the worker and the requester. I found it confusing, so I made some names so that will make me easy to follow. See, just after the image, you see that flow. And the other problems that
I see it.
yeah, yes, Saif, you can talk.
No, sorry. I do see it. This is actually a very good, very excellent wiki.
If the Michael's explanation of the system,
Sorry?
that's the explanation given by Michael.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Okay. I think maybe we can go through with that, and Will can do another walkthrough around Blazor.
That's a great idea. Okay, so okay. So what would be your recommendation? So we check that to ensure that it's all like all the logic is correct.
Yes, I would like to see some more records and also this Ryan simulation. We can get it done soon. We can see the behaviors, how it is moving. I mean, we are talking here with 4 records, but we can have hundreds and records.
Oh, okay. Okay, so okay. Um okay. So I'm a little bit also similar to Will that we had stepped out. So we were coding and so we were a little bit I had not kept in I had not been in sync with this reputation. But then would it be okay to check it out and then like provide thoughts on Slack? Would that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Perfect. I will do that. Thank you. Thank you for including us. Dilrushi.
Yeah.
You pronounce your name Dilrukshi, correct?
Yes.
Dilrukshi. Oh, that's a really nice name, Dilrukshi. Okay.